Do you ever wonder how some people are just so confident and nothing seems to stop them? Well, what if I tell you that it's not confidence that makes them unstoppable, but there is another very important skill that I am going to share in today's video that is much more important and comes way before you can actually build confidence. So make sure you watch till the end of this video to find out what that is. Hello everyone, I am a psychologist and welcome to my channel where I share information about self-love, self-growth, and mental well-being. If this is something that interests you, then make sure you subscribe to my channel and also share it with someone who may benefit from it. Firstly, to understand how to build confidence, it is very important to know what confidence is not, because majority of the people I have worked with look in the wrong direction, and that is why are not able to build confidence. We see these fearless, bold looking, maintaining eye contact and positive people and wonder that's what confidence would be looking like. But in reality, that's not the whole story. Yes, they may appear to look confident from the outside, but internally, real confidence is not just about being positive about yourself all the times or not getting nervous at all, not worrying about anything and just keep going. If that's what you also wanted to achieve, then maybe you were trying to build overconfidence and not confidence. And there is a chance that could lead to impulsivity and rash decisions that you may regret later. Instead, real confidence is about being okay with fear and knowing that little nervous feeling will always remain, and that's there to protect you from making harmful actions and also helps you to think twice and make a more realistic plan. And
wait, but isn't fear supposed to be a sign of underconfidence?
yes, fear is a sign of underconfidence, but it is when the fear is out of proportion and is coming from a place of past failures that have left a mark, or maybe growing up you were raised in an overly critical environment, and that has sort of started making you biased about your own strengths, and that you're also not able to look at your present accomplishments in a realistic manner. If that's the case, seeking professional help would be a game changer for you. Now, talking about confidence, there are two important pillars that confidence stands on. First pillar is knowing the how. So after you're sort of clear about what you want to do and what your goal is, then actually spending some time knowing how to achieve there. Now, when you're making a plan, you don't need to know it all, but you just need to have a realistic idea of what is it that you want to achieve, what are certain barriers that you may face, and if the risk is a calculated risk or it is something that's out of proportion. And it's okay if you don't know it all. There will always be this scope of uncertainty and things that you don't really account for, and you have to be ready to face it as it comes. For that, you also need to be okay with the fact that you don't know everything, and you have to be okay with asking questions and learning these things from people who are already ahead of you in that field. Real confidence is not about I know it all, but it's about I'm okay with not knowing things and letting people know that I don't know it all. The more specific and practical your plan is, the more equipped you feel, and eventually the more confident you feel. The second important pillar on which confidence is built is repetition. Confidence comes with familiarity. So the more you practice something and keep going on, the more confident you start feeling. The more mistakes you make, the more you learn from them and reach where you want to be. So most of the times we don't really try something because we fear we will fail. But the truth is, you can only succeed with a lot of failures. Think about it like riding a bicycle. You remember how you fell multiple times, and every time you fell, you learned something new about riding it better. Initially, that busy street would also look like a very scary place to be in, but eventually as you learn, as you fall, you just feel so comfortable and that street does not look so scary anymore. So it is only repetition and familiarity that can lead you to real confidence. Now here's where many people get stuck, that if confidence is something that only comes after repetition and after being familiar with something, how to get started and deal with the unfamiliar in the beginning, because that's the scary part, right? That's where you don't know anything and there's so much of uncertainty. To deal with uncertainty, that's the skill I mentioned in the beginning of the video. which is courage. Courage is the most important skill that you need way before you can become confident. It's the skill that helps you push yourself when you know nothing about where you are headed, what mistakes you are going to make, how many challenges are going to come, and yet taking that first leap of faith. Courage is that buddy which helps you manage that fear and nervousness, which is giving you 100 reasons of why you should not be trying this. Courage gives you that one simple reason why you should go ahead and try this. It is what helps you take that bicycle on the busy street for the first time, so that you can enjoy the rest of your life on those roads, cycling confidently. Most of us confuse confidence with courage and expect confidence to be there in the beginning of trying something new, when it is quite unrealistic to have it. So next time you think of faking till you make it and trying to appear confident by maintaining eye contact and having a bold posture, think about another phrase that I am going to introduce you today, which is face it till you make it. Face your fears, face your worries until you actually make it to your goal, and building confidence in its true sense. So to quickly wrap up today's video, confidence is not about being fearless or flawless. It is about learning to embrace fear in a healthy way and plan more smartly. Real confidence needs only two things: knowing the how and a lot of practice. And to get started, you need courage. Thank you for watching. I hope it helped you get started, and I will be coming with more specific videos on confidence and a lot of more exercises on how you can build your strength. But to get started, remember that you just need these three things. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends. Bye bye.